He's all like, Muchachaka crikey, look at the size of those banthas. Hello again, friends and comrades, and welcome back. Wow, rude. Interrupting me.
Query, what do you wish to ask of him, Master?
I was gonna say, welcome back to KotOR, Nice Little Republic, classic of classics. I am RedeZede, and here we are talking to the sand people. Now, we've kind of already made peace. We had to give them some moisture vaporators, because they needed some help keeping moist. And, we did that for them. So, how did we do that for them? I don't really want to say. You don't need to know the details. Information on sand people culture.
This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that is much of a worry.
Tell me the history of your clan.
Translation. Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories.
And I'll go ask if we can see that person.
Translation. Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation.
Then just tell the droid.
Them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales.
How can I prove that I am a worthy warrior?
Translation.
Which is kind of silly, because even, like, no matter how great a warrior you are, that doesn't mean that you're gonna remember something correctly. That says nothing about your memory.
Outside of yourself, that would not suffice. Translation. The greatest challenge for a warrior is to face a krayt dragon, the largest predator on Tatooine. Fight one of those, and bring back a dragon pearl. Discussed. I think he's making fun of you, Master. He doesn't believe an outsider could do such a thing.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm a Jedi. Let's go back to my other questions. Do they have... Let's come about the star map.
Translation. Translation.
Here, huh?
He says that what you seek is far from here in the east. Translation. His people found it.
Yes, there's a krayt dragon there. How convenient. I didn't even have to ask where the krayt dragon could be found because there is one at the star map. Let's go back to my other questions. Can't I ask him about the Jawas?
Translation.
I guess not. Oh well. Oh hey, I'm still fast. Look at this. Can I loot these without them attacking? I can't remember if that sets them off. I'm just not going to do it right now. I'm going to go get that krayt dragon and then exit to the Dune Sea? No. No, not yet. Not just yet. First, I'm going to take a quick look around. Ah, nice. Now, it's only if they see me take stuff, right? I can, like, get away with some things. Nothing in there. Okay, you got out of my way. I don't know where the droid went. But I got stuck on some incredibly dumb corner somewhere. Wood slat doors. What we got here? Neural band? That's useless to me. Ah, I see Jawa legs. Oh god, I love these guys. I like the way his little head bobs back and forth when he talks. Jawas are adorable. If I let you out, this whole place will turn on me. I'll release you later. I have to make sure it's safe first. Yes, I don't want you to run through a blaster fire, little Jawas. I want you to thrive. I want you to be my little friends. And can I ask you to let them go?
Query.
Ask about captives.
Verification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Why don't they capture droids? They would be able to
Translation.
Repeat the history very reliably.
Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Okay, farewell for now. That's fine. That's all I need to know. I will happily take those Jawas away from here. I should probably go the other way. The other way around this tent. Good news, little friends. On my way. Some people said you can go. Run to Anchorhead. God, I love the way he talks. Like, Izzy's will wait for you by the walls of the city made of sand. It's really a cumbersome language, actually, it seems, but very funny. I like it. I like it. I think Bioware did a pretty good job of making their language interesting. Okay, I think the storyteller's here. Now, I think I can loot a lot more of this stuff when I come back with a krayt dragon pearl. And until then, we're just going to leave everything unlooted. Untapped, if you like. We'll come back. We'll be back for a lot of that stuff. For now, though, let's go and find ourselves a krayt dragon to wreck. Wow, you still have more mines?
Ready.
That's crazy. That is nuts. Let's get rid of this one. Disarm it. That is worth... I didn't catch it in time, but I think that is worth a little bit of experience. A little bit more if you can disarm it and keep it, but we are willing to take what we can get with my puny, insufficient demolition skills. Now, I hope I don't have to go all the way back to the city to talk to Comad Fortuna, just to get him out here to help me with this krayt dragon. I think he's already out here. Like, I hope he is. Okay, so let's keep an eye on your XP. 4235, and when he takes it up, oh wow. So I don't actually get any experience from this? It's unfortunate. Yikes. Wow, here I thought I was actually like doing something constructive by taking all those mines, and I guess I wasn't. Truth is, it was a waste of my time. God, I hate that. Is this lootable? 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 No? God dang it. Okay, let's uncover the last bit of the map. And then to the Dune Sea. Dune Sea East. There's like east side and west side, and people from the different parts of the Dune Sea hate each other. Oh yeah, here we go. Eastern Dune Sea, where the krayt dragon lives. And we have to like collect Banthapudu. Oh, dewbacks, I like those. I used to have a toy of those. Okay. That's the one to the other Dune Sea. That leads back to the city. Oh, now... We're not expecting a boss fight after this one, are we? After the third one, I think. After the... This is the third one. After the fourth one. This is the third one, including Tatooine. Do people usually include Tatooine when they count star maps? I mean, you should, right? Because Tatooine had one. Terrace didn't have one. Terrace was useless. Can I loot this? No. Dang it. Does this night speed, like, never wear off? Does it only wear off when you're in combat? So unexpected. So delightfully unexpected. Dewback. Nice. So, is Comad Fortuna already over there? Yes, he is. Hey, hey. groove thing. Yeah, yeah. Komad for tuna, legendary hunter.
Waiting,
He's like the...
How big can this dragon of yours be?
His name's Steve Irwin. He's like the Steve Irwin of Tatooine. I thought you preferred the solo hunt. Why should we kill this great beast other than pleasing sand people? He's on Banthas, okay. I'll help. Give me more information about how. That seems like a very direct answer. Like, very unfriendly. I think my person's not very good at socializing. Okay, pretty obvious how we're gonna leave the Banthas over here. It's gonna seems very easy. What aren't you telling me? Oh yes, they've posed no real threat to me before. Look, I have your fodder. I have your Bantha Poodoo. Let's see what I can do. Alright, let's do this. Bantha Poodoo. That is like an insulting term, I guess, in Star Wars. It's like everywhere because of it. Mission even says it once in this game. Okay, so first I'm gonna do a little bit of buffing because it's important to get buffed before conflict. The Bantha perks up as I approach. It's like, oh, they need the sound effects from the Gorons in Legend of Zelda. Oh, and then they like get up and stop forming their silly little ball. Okay, let's jump over there. You are going to do some stun work. Stun, stun, and a stun. Stun you. Stun you. Stun you. Oh yeah. Now let's just do a bunch of crit attacks because we'll get big time damage bonus. Yeah. You know, wing. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. Look at that. 56. That's nice. You know, wing. No remains? No gaffy sticks?
Yes.
No graffiti sticks to submit? That's unfortunate.
Sure.
Okay, let's... I guess I'll rebuff just in case. Wing. Right, let's do this. I think it's another wave, right? Like... Oh, just the one? Really? Oh, okay. Well, here you go, Komad Fortuna. Achuta. He's all like, Muchachaka crikey. Look at the size of those banthas. Muchachaka packer. Isn't that a beauty? That krayt dragon. Alright. Do I just have to like re-talk to you again? Do your part. Oh, come on, don't be scared. I'm a Jedi. I'm a Jedi. That gigantic Komodo dragon. I read a new theory recently that T-Rexes had very, very short arms so that they wouldn't avoid getting their limbs eaten when they like do group feeding. And it was interesting. I don't know if it, like, no one knows if it's true, right? There had to be a lot of fossil tests. But interesting stuff. Okay, thank you. I did what had to be done. I mean, I assume. I don't know enough about the situation to actually know if this krayt dragon absolutely had to die, but I trust you, and I take your word for it, you know. I'm gonna cut a pearl out of this thing's stomach. Or bladder. Is it like a gallstone? Is it like a krayt dragon gallstone that I'm taking? Oh. Did I not get a krayt pearl? Which you can also use as a lightsaber crystal, which is pretty awesome. Let's just make sure I have it somewhere. Krayt dragon pearl. Really? Is it inside the cave? Oh no, here it is. Krayt dragon pearl. Nice. Oh yeah. Huge human corpse. Jedi master robe. Oh, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Can you dig it? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna encounter what's his name, Darth Bandon or whatever. Why is it his name? I don't know. It's such a boring Darth name. Usually the Darth something, like the something is usually a Latin, like a twist or something on a Latin term. Sort of describes the character. Put this on, hells yeah. And that should be good. There we go. Now we've got the brown cloth instead of the red. I like the red, personally, but this is all good too.
Finding this star map here in this cave gives me a cold shiver. You don't think it's just coincidence that the krayt dragon made its home here, do you? The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The krayt dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it. No point hanging around here. Now that we've got the star map, we might as well move on.
Ooh yeah, that dark side, that's some powerful stuff. It'll have you doing funny things. Funny things. Alright. Some rubble. I've definitely already looted all of those. I've definitely looted this corpse. Isn't there like a new corpse that appears? I looted this, right? Yeah. Yeah, just want to make sure. Just want to make sure I'm being absolutely thorough. Like Henry David Thoreau, you know? Let's go faster. Well, happily, this is going to be the last episode, I think, on Tatooine. At least for star map purposes. I guess we'll come back here eventually to do some side quests, but look at all these dewbacks. The best toys growing up were always Transformers toys, because then it's like you get two toys in one, right? It's a truck or a car or something, and it's a giant fighting robot, and it's so interactive when you get to like transform them with your hands. Very tactile. Very cool. Like eventually they kind of semi-automated it with a button press that just unfolds the robot, like the robot collapses open. That kind of takes away a lot of the fun, in my opinion. The whole transformation process. But then, I guess, you know, with kids growing up on the movies and stuff, part of the imagination is that, like, boom, you just flip them up. It opens up instantly, ready for action. Okay, I should be careful with looting, because I don't know if they turn hostile. I'm just going to make sure I talk to the chief first. Over here. Hey, I got a pearl. Want to see it?
What do you wish to... Protocol.
Tell me the history of your clan. Here's a dragon pearl. Here we go.
Translation. He is stupefied, Master.
Kinda cheated. I had the help of a local hunter.
Such a thing has not been
Steve
done in
Irwin.
many years.
Fortuna.
Translation. He will allow you to meet the
That's 2 words.
storyteller.
Steve
He also
Irwin
gives a
and
warning.
Fortuna.
If you dare to repeat the histories incorrectly, you will be killed. Translation. The storyteller will be summoned to one of the rooms here in the Enclave. He seems to think this is a great honor for you, Master.
Okay. I will make full use of this great honor. So-called great honor. I have to go all the way around for this, don't I? Do. Is he in here? Female. Oh, okay. Macking it up with the ladies. I will not intrude. You may continue on, sir. Continue on. Wait, where's this storyteller? Oh, that's the cell. Wait, was he in here the whole time? The storyteller was right here beside where the chief is. Where are you hiding? Can't tell you apart because he's just dressed the same as everyone else.
Translation.
He identifies himself as the storyteller, and he will always talk like that, like ergo. I know that's the architect, not the storyteller, but still. I'm honored to ask him what he records.
Translation. Translation. There is
An awesome
only
language.
one accepted history, passed orally to each successive generation. Translation. A book or datapad can be taken away, cheapening the value of what it contains.
Very good.
To commit it to paper or storage is to remove it from the people.
It's actually a pretty cool sentiment. What topics could I choose from? I don't want to tell him oral histories are often inaccurate. Even if that's true, that'll definitely piss him off.
Translation. You may choose to hear the history, or you may choose not to. Their history is a single entity that cannot be partitioned. Translation.
Begin the history.
Translation. Translation.
Yeehaw.
It begins with the
Let's do
ancient
this.
times. They were not sand people, for there was no sand. The land was green with life, and they walked without wrappings.
Beautiful.
Translation. Though the land was beautiful,
Gigantic garden.
they lived apart from the land. They built their walls high and saw beyond the horizon. They dared to reach the stars. Translation. There are no words for how long ago this was. It was before the outsiders, before the abduction, before the cities fell, before the builders.
The builders? Continue.
Translation. Translation. His arrogant people touched the stars, and this sin drew the attention of the builders. The builders did not touch the stars, they lashed them to millstones. Translation. Great demons of metal stripped the world of its riches, until all that was left was the green of the ground. The great cities were lifted away. Translation. Those that had used the wealth were taken along with it. Transgressors abducted to serve past the sky, seeding the stars with penitent, adaptable slaves.
The story of the origin of humanity. Sand people are actually humans!
Translation.
With weird languages.
Translation. There came a time when the builders were also judged for their crimes. After generations, a plague weakened them, and the time of the Great War began. Translation.
Nice.
The builders faltered, and his people realized why they had been punished, so that they understood the crime, and would now strike down the greater offender. Translation. They worked chaos in the machines, so they destroyed themselves. The builders fought back, laying waste to the green that had been misused with fire from above. Translation. Soil became glass, grinding to sand, but the fight was long planned, and his people were safe. Deep in cave homes carved from valley wall, they were free.
Free, but with a totally ruined planet. That's pretty shitty.
Translation. Editing, if I may, Master. This section of his tale details several millennia of the Long Walk, their nomadic wanderings as they accept their identity in a desert world. Rather than strain my circuits on his dialect, might we just assume there was much fighting over who has the biggest bantha and move on to more recent things?
If you can gently encourage that, go ahead. No, I want to hear it all.
Resignation. Very well, Master.
I like that. Several hours later.
Translation. The tribe spread far.
Yeah. After several hours, I think I'd be pretty bored.
The stars again. Outsiders like you that brazenly walked apart from the land. And greater still was the insult to come. Translation. These outsiders reminded them of their past transgression, of the time when they too walked apart from land. The outsiders, your kind, looked like their ancient abducted. Translation. So it is to the current sons that the Sand People hate all outsiders and give them no footing. You come again, time after time, adaptable slaves to the machine.
Is there anything further?
Editing. The last 1,000 years are full of conflicts with different groups of attempted planetary settlers, all of whom are poorly described, long dead, and likely untraceable. I believe I have truncated it down to the usable bits in what was already...
Okay. I want to ask questions about what I've heard.
I should warn you, Master, that any questioning of their interpretation may be seen as trying to change the meaning of what was said. Clarification. They may consider this to be speaking the words in error, a blasphemy they would attempt to kill you for.
I want to ask something about the time of enslavement.
Clarification. I believe they were occupied by this technologically superior species for a substantial period. Stripping an entire planet of usable resources would have taken generations.
How many of his people were taken off world?
Translation. He has no number. He claims that those that were taken were examples of the worst of his kind, arrogant and uncaring of the land. Doubtful, Master. This is just another distortion due to their demonization of the builders.
Probably.
It's like claiming an aspect of his people were taken, not actual individuals. Clearly, history has colored his view. Of course, only the inferior meatbags were taken. The remaining were his ancestors, after all. It must have been special.
You're getting a very harsh, but useful, interesting, and overly broad a little bit, but like a nice little bit of historical criticism here. Like, or literary criticism, even. Just that he rethink it. No, I don't necessarily need to have him do that. I'll return later. Yeah, bye-bye. We've heard the most exciting part, the several hours of nomadic traveling and resource competition and all that stuff. I assume that's the most exciting part of their history. And I don't think we have anything else to do here. I don't really... Like, I'm tempted to loot everything in here and fight everyone in here, but I don't think we really need to. I don't think that's super necessary. Where the hell's my robot? Come on, robot. Let's do it. Okay, now can I go from here to my ship directly? Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. So, Anchorhead. Because I do believe we need to talk to a few people here. We need to talk to Command Fortuna. I probably don't even need to talk to him so much. I think I have something to sell you. I have raid plates. I know how much you like your raid plates. Oops, show sell list. Here we go. Raid plates. There it is. Only 4? Ouch. I had more than that. Oh well. Nomad hasn't made it back yet, eh? Kudos to you. I've already looted this, haven't I? Okay.
Greetings again.
Do I have gaffy sticks?
Well, that is a very big headache that you
Oh,
removed.
I'm giving you the
I'm sure
chieftain's
there are
gaffy
still
stick.
sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerka Corporation thanks you.
Or a bit more, I could maintain my vigilance in the future.
It would be valuable to have someone on call if the sand people made another
Lied.
incursion.
I'm leaving this planet very soon.
Yes. Here's an additional reward. Once again, Zerka Corporation thanks you.
Thank Zerka Corporation.
Greetings again. I will have...
Okay, I've already fulfilled the agreement, so never mind, no point in asking about it. Any valuables? No. Although, powered battle armor, that's... No. I can get better stuff at Yavin. Oh, now that we got another star map, I'm sure Yavin will have some more juicy goods for us. Ho, 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 ho. Before we leave this planet, though, there's a cantina that I haven't entered. Usually you don't really need to enter it until you get Basila's companion quest, because in here you would meet her mother. Come on, Jolie Bindo, we're gonna go drinking. Gotta keep up. Nico Senvi. Wait, is this the... For a moment. Oh, this is a racetrack. This is not where you would meet Mother. Okay. Can I race? I raced on Terrace. I won the season opener there. I have some experience. I have my own bike stored on my ship. Not drop the fee. No racers mean no crowd. Ah, beautiful. That worked. 50 credits. Okay. What a business do you need help with? I want Nico to sign up a contract with me. Why won't he sign?
And you're surprised that the boy doesn't want to sign?
Yeah, he shouldn't sign. I think you should give him a better deal. Treat him fairly, or I'll start rumors your races are rigged. Oh, God damn it. Why didn't that work?
Threat. Guards, give up, meatbag. Assassin droids will hunt your whole family tree. Reconsider.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably gonna get me some dark side points, though, isn't it? Still, threatening capitalists is never a bad thing. I'll be back later. Oh, I didn't even get dark side points for that. That's amazing. The game recognizes that capitalists are not people.
Oh, hi. You don't know how much longer I'll be around here.
Talk to Mod about you.
I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might...
It's a nice place to get bike
If there's anything
upgrades.
around,
Can you upgrade your
it'll be
bike?
at the Zerka store.
I don't think so. I think that's something that they
Hurry up.
pared down to release the game on time. I mean, almost every video game has cut content. This is no different. And I think the swoop races were originally intended to be a bit more expansive. Just hit me with a race. I already paid a maintenance fee. Oh, come on. Whatever, I'll pay your 100. Let's do a quick swoop race. So it's, other than Terrace, it's Dantooine and Manon, or Tatooine. Tatooine and Manon that both have swoop races. Now, is there a point in, like, half-assing our first trial? I don't think so. 2312, that's not terrible. Because, yeah, everyone cheer for me. 10 racing bonds. Okay, Nico, you saw me race once. We're like best pals now.
You again? Did maybe just a.
You any
I've been
good?
told I am. Mata has some the pro. Hurry.
Okay, so I have 10 racing
All
bonds.
right.
What the hell do I do with those? Do I cash them in here? Let's do an officially timed race. I can pay for a recreational run. Why would I do that?
You are quite the racer.
Odd to see new racers like you here. This track was
Hello,
never
dude.
too
Do you play the
popular with
music?
pros. Too far out of the way, you know?
Is that racial discrimination? Do I just not assume that they all play music? I don't think I've ever seen any of that race not playing music in Star Wars, ever. Like, games, movies, you name it. Ask about you in racing? Nah, I don't really care about you, to be honest. Sorry, why did he leave? Of course not, I meant no harm. Okay, now you're leaving. So everyone's leaving. So if I'm just like a little bit rude to them, they leave. That's awesome. Hey, do you want to leave? That's my first questions. Think about me, worm. Okay, you be careful. Oh wow, okay. Now that they're all gone, I'm like the only racer left. Oh, I got some dark side points. Second tier race. Okay, let's try one more. Oh yeah. This is such a simplistic racing minigame. It's kind of funny. Wham bam, look at that. I beat my own time. That was 22:89. $30 racing bonds. Okay, now can I talk to Nico about joining you?
You again? Did you? Maybe if you were better on the track, I might. Mata has some basic incentives for good times, which you probably know, but this is just an amateur track.
I don't know what you're insinuating, buddy. I didn't have any good times with him.
That is hurting. I guess a lot
I just
of riders
did a
were
couple
on Terra.
races.
Hurried up.
Talk to Mata about you.
Hurry. All right.
Okay, wow. Oh well, I guess we'll cut this episode here. Should I do another race? Maybe next time. Friends and comrades, I'm sorry I made all the other racers leave. I hope their careers aren't totally ruined. But anyway, this is pretty much the end of Tatooine, so next time we're going to be going to Manon? I think we'll do next. Super excited. I love Manon, actually. Good planet. Very beautiful. Actually, no, I hate the underwater section. That's really annoying. Anyway, we're gonna get to it. So, thank you so much for following along so far. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click that little bell if you like some notifications. And friends and comrades, I'll be seeing ya